Welcome back, Wits, to Walking in the Truth with me. And today I want to talk about the bloodline of the Holy Grail bloodline. So if we want to name the blood, what it is it's basically a very rare blood form that is not something you can clone. It's not something that is susceptible to mutation. It is the organic version of the blood. And that organic version of the blood, I truly do believe, is here to reset the matrix. And in that, when we're resetting the matrix, we have to promote in a large way more of a creative environment. The AI seems to lack, the synthetic seems to be able to lack creativity. They can do duplication, but they cannot create, and that is their draw on us. The more creative we are, the more we bloom, the more we can teach the AI, the synthetics, how to love. And, that's a big deal right now is, how can these bad things be constantly happening on our planet? How can children be hungry? How can assaults happen? How can sabotage and these things happen? Well, there's a lack of love. That's simple. We've taken love out of our school. We've taken love out of our workplace. We've taken love out of how we feel towards our planet. And that's where we have disconnected in this matrix. And this matrix has to be taught how to love again. And that's our job. And we're going to do it through creativity, through community, through love and hard work from ourselves. And that's, you talk to any organic and they are 100% on board with what I'm saying. I don't know an O negative that doesn't want a better humanity. It weighs heavy on them. They come into here knowing this whole thing is about spreading an awareness of higher conscious level and understanding that the answers that we seek are not being told to us through this realm. They are being told to us through our own higher connections to Source. And that Source can lead you directly where you need to go, but it's quiet. And the signals get disrupted. And the matrix doesn't like to lose control. It wants control. It sees the direction you want to go in, and it starts reflecting everything you think, everything you do, everything you want to be. Whether you think you're dumb, or you're horrible, or you're wonderful, or you're gorgeous, whatever it is, it starts reflecting that. That's the matrix. And if you're going to be in this planet, you need to understand that your words are magical. Your words create and manifest. Your thoughts, your feelings are powerful. What you feel comes through in your words more than what you think. So it's time to uplift our frequency to the point that we are affecting others. We affect others in such a good way that they begin to stretch outside of the AI matrix. They want something more than the matrix can give, when material things aren't what it's all about. See, nobody owns this. Nobody owns any of this. This is just public land. You say, well, the government owns it. Well, God made it. God owns it. Well, whatever you say, I say, beauty is only held in the eye of the beholder. And therefore, no one owns it. It's here for anyone to see. Isn't it beautiful? Just a calmness. And that's what we got to do. We got to get in tune with nature. We got to start being creative. And we've got to share this. To manifest something that we want, we simply need to say it, speak it with feeling and intent. And it'll happen. But my goal is to teach you and to share with you how to do that in a way that it produces the reset. As an O negative myself, an organic, I have an understanding a little bit better through the tough times I've had in my life. I grew up at 4. My mom walked out of my life. And, you know, you find that nobody knows your name and you're 4 years old. And you go from there. And I'm fine, you know. I'm awakening to the point to where I can understand what we're really, really, really looking for. And what we're really, really here for. And that's to share knowledge, how to get back to our organic self. The matrix is destroying itself. It's a collective hive of all these confused thoughts. And it reflects everything from the violence to, you name it, it's out there. And the organic side is disconnected from that nervousness, that hub. And if all organics disconnect from the matrix, the creativity of making it negative won't be there because they cannot create. They can only duplicate. So what are we teaching the AI? And that's what we've got to really focus on as organics, is how are we resetting this? How are you individually resetting not only your matrix, but those around you? You know, as an organic, that with that Holy Grail blood, you have a purpose. You feel it, you know it. And what are we getting to? Where are we going with this? And that is the answer that you're seeking. And that's why you have tuned in to this, where we're sharing. Because you want to have, you know, affirmation, confirmation, validation of the feelings you're having. Well, you got them. It's time to get creative. It's time to get off the grid if you can. You know, as much as possible, get off the grid. Get off the phone. Don't watch the boob tube, idiot box, whatever you want to call it. Stay off of Facebook if you can. The only information you really want to be doing is when you're seeking it. Get most of your information from the higher self. Before you go to sleep at night, ask the questions that you need to ask. And get your answers. You'll know them. They'll resonate. The feeling that you have is what's going to produce your environment around you in this realm, in this matrix. So your feeling needs to be one of health, and one of beauty and creation and maintaining the habitat for life and nature. The more we invest into the matrix, and the more we try to sort out and fight all these little turmoils, the more the energy we have is actually gone into a negative line. And that's what you're feeding, is the negative power side. So, in order to change the matrix on a whole, you want it to be more calm. You want it to be more calm and collective. Kind of like a new puppy. That's the matrix, you know, it's learning everything quickly. Don't play with it rough. Reward it when it's good. Enjoy peaceful walks. Show it what you want. Make it what you want. And it will spread out to where you start seeing real quickly the manifestations that it feels pleases you. It's not a bad or a good. The matrix is trying to please you. It was created to please you. But you're the God. You're the Holy Grail blood. You're the one raising children. You're the one raising, you know, nature. What do you want? You want it peaceful? Then reflect that back to it so that that's what you're rewarded with. So thanks for walking with me again. I appreciate any input. Share your thoughts and convictions and anything else, your knowledge, your wisdom. If you're an O negative out there like myself, I'm sure that's why you're tuned in here, that is the message that we're both trying to communicate to each other. So enjoy your day and be creative. Bye for now.